Storms are a force of nature. The arrival of inclement weather at some point during the year is inevitable, and the capacity for severe weather to disrupt electric power delivery is well documented. As long as there are power lines attached to poles and trees near power lines, outages will occur. And as we all know, there is never a good time for the power to be out. So the question is, what exactly goes on during a storm that causes a power outage? Sometimes an electrical overload will trigger a fuse to shut down circuits, which automatically stops the flow of power. The primary cause of power outages are trees. Sometimes a branch may disrupt a power line, or a falling tree limb may bring a wire down completely, both causing outages that require minimal restoration time. Or sometimes an entire tree may come crashing down, bringing a large section of power lines to the ground with it. This requires a much more involved and timely restoration process.
Planning is key to any successful utility during normal operating times and also during emergency events. Our ability to have to plan to design a system to be able to withstand weather events and to deliver electricity safely and a cost-effective manner is what we focus on.
There are steps that we take to help ensure reliable power flow. One is to harden the system by investing in infrastructure improvements and upgrades that will enhance system resiliency and minimize storm damage.
We're continuously looking at our system and deciding which critical circuits need to be addressed. It's an ongoing process. And basically what we're doing is bringing in new circuits in an effort to improve our reliability.
UI also engages in an aggressive tree trimming and vegetation management program designed to remove potential tree issues that can disrupt service. But not all trees are UI's responsibility. The management program is shared across multiple parties.
As a line clearance department for UI, we work hard with the state, the city, and homeowners to try to keep that balance of asking what they want and what the homeowner wants while trying to keep our lines clear. So when we come out here and start doing the trimming like this, it's one way that we can, as a company, can prevent the outages from happening and doing the regular maintenance work around our wires. It's going to keep the power on, plain and simple.
Although UI takes these steps, homeowners and municipalities should take precaution of their own by maintaining their property and hiring professionals to trim in their area. Tree trimming and vegetation management are not the only suggested measures of prevention. Installing power lines underground instead of overhead is one of the solutions mentioned as a way to prevent storm outages. So you may be asking yourself, why aren't more power lines buried? The additional costs customers will have to pay are just one of many factors.
Putting the wires underground is a complicated proposition. You usually got to put in backup systems. You have to disrupt the streets and the roads. You have to get a lot of easement rights and legal rights to cross. And when you have an outage, it usually takes 2 or 3 times longer to repair than it does on the overhead system because everything is very available to you.
Safety is always priority one. If you come across a downed power line, assume it is energized and live and keep away from it. Report the location by calling UI at 800-722-5584. UI works hard 24/7 to keep the power on, no matter the weather outside.